So how much is the frequency shift now with fine tune? Now I'm again at 18 megahertz, and I have zero bitted the fine tune, and I turn it. I'm at the end of the dial. And let's go back at the start of the dial. I'm gonna set it for 18 megahertz and go at the beginning of the dial. Zero bit it. Let's see. So I think it's quite a bit. We could make it a little bit more fine. It will be more convenient. We can tune SSB stations very nice with this, but it will be more convenient to have a little more fine control, because this is quite stiff control, and just the small movements are capable of changing the frequency considerably. So it would be nice to have the ability to do larger rotations here, right? Larger movements in this knob. So I will solder there a 4.7 picofarads capacitor to. Okay, so here we go. I have soldered the 4.7 fixed series picofarad with in series with the fine tune variable capacitor. So let's test it again on the end of the dial. I think it's too adequate. Okay, and let's test it at the beginning of the dial as well. Yeah, it's adequate. Wide range and okay. And this is at 7 megahertz, 40 meters. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more fine tune. Yeah, it's definitely adequate. We could try 3.3 picofarads, but I think it's fine with port 4.7 as well. I don't think there is a particular problem. And we have also to consider the end of the bands, the end of the dial, where we might need a little bit tuning. So I think 4.7 picofarads is a good compromise. Now this is an AM station. Okay, let's go to the AM as well. Let's see the tuning rates here. Yes, you can definitely tune an AM station, fine-tune an AM station, but you use the main tuning dial for this, but you can change the fine-tuning and change the tone exactly of the station, of the AM station. Let's see it again. Okay, let's perfectly tune this with the main dial. Okay. Okay, we're a bit out. Back in. And a bit out again. So I think it's 4.7 picofarads is a nice. Now we're at about the end of the dial, and I don't see much effect in the tuning control here on the AM stations. Yeah, just a little bit change in the tone as you move in and out. But anyway, we don't need this fine control actually for the AM stations. It's more needed on the SSB, so I think it's a 4.7 picofarads for the series fixed capacitor is a good comp. So here we are with the Yaesu FRG-7, applied the mode for finer fine tuning, and before I end this video, I have to say that I generally hate modifications to vintage radios, but when these modes do not affect the appearance of the radio and they're really worth it, when they really give better characteristics to the radio, I'm okay with doing them. So now we have a very nice fine tuning for tuning any SSB station. Thanks for watching. This was Sierra Victor 3 Oscar Romeo Alpha from qrp.gr. Bye bye. Hello everyone, here is Kostas, Sierra Victor 3 Oscar Romeo Alpha, and today we're gonna do a little modification to the Yaesu FRG-7 communications receiver. We're gonna play around with this fine-tuning control, which is a control that has been installed by Yaesu in the later models of the FRG-7. Now this fine tuning control is 2 coars for SSB, and we're gonna fix this. And as it is now, you can see that if we tune to an SSB signal, it's kind of difficult to 0-bit the signal. Let's find another one. It's a little bit difficult to 0-bit the signal because this tuning control is 2 coars. Actually, we need only just about this, just about that much probably to tune an SSB signal. The big dial here can be set quite nicely, and you can 0-bit also the signal with this dial. So this fine control doesn't need to be so coarse. Now there is a thing that you have to notice. We have to notice here is that this fine control, the amount that pulls the frequency depends on if we are in the beginning of the dial or at the end of this dial. It doesn't matter of the megahertz segment that we are. It only matters if we are in the beginning or at the end of the main tuning dial. If we are at the beginning of the tuning dial, the amount that the amount of frequency that this fine control pulls is much greater than when we are at the end of the dial. So I have a carrier, I have a local oscillator around, and currently set at 18 megahertz. So we go, let's tune the radio at 18 megahertz, and we are just at the beginning of the 18 megahertz. My carrier is at 18 megahertz exactly. So now I zero bit the carrier here. Now let's zero bit with a fine control. Let's put it to the USB. It's the same thing. Now we zero bit the carrier here at 18 megahertz, and we are just at the beginning of the. Now look at the amount of frequency pulling with fine frequency control. You see how much it is? It's